What's up, everybody? Cowboy's Racing here, and as you can see, the bike is in the back of the truck. It's 7 a.m. and we are going racing today, and I am just so excited. We are headed to Robertsdale, Alabama for a Grand Prix. It's cold out here, baby. Let's go! We just got signed in. I'm riding C-Class. We got number 55. Looks like there's a lot of people in C-Class, probably the biggest class. It's a little cold right now. Everyone's getting their bikes warmed up. Got the GoPro, new mount, stuck to the bars. Got it up here, it's all nice and tight. Got my watch on the bar so I can see how much time I've been riding and like lap times, and then I got it all taped real nice, and then it's not moving down because when I'm usually at MX 191, the bar pad's spinning, so my watch drops down, so I have to like take time and spin it up. So shouldn't have to waste any time doing that, and we should be good to go now. I got all my stuff set up, about to lube up the chain, get dressed. Due to mechanical issues with the KTM, I decided to race my track bike, a 2017 KX 450F. It wasn't ideal, but I did the best I could. So this is the start of the race. This is lap 1. I'm going to take you on a full lap around the track from Moto 1. As you can see, we are in 6th right now. These corners were pretty slippery. Some of them were kind of wet, other ones were hard, dry packed. Right here, this section was like mulchy. It was pretty rough and loose. We're about to head back into the woods right here. That was pretty slippery. They had just set up this track through the woods. It's all pretty new. We ended up being the first group on. Originally, we were supposed to be the second race, but they made us go first, so. Pretty much all this time through the woods, it's just whoops. It was rough. I'm right behind this guy on Suzuki. We battled for a long time. Right here, there's like one line beside the mud. Kept slipping out of the line. Right here, I get up on him. I'm following him. I try to stay as close to him as possible. More whoops right here. It's pretty rough. I get close again. I'm just sticking close to him. Right here you come out onto a fire road. This is some deep sand right here. As the race went on, the berm started to build up here, and it was easier to make that corner, but the first time around it was pretty loose still. And go down this fire road again. So now we're heading back into the woods. I went right the first time around that mud puddle, but the rest of the motos I went left. This right here was pretty gnarly. They had some trees they just cut down and left the stumps and painted them orange, and we had to go through them. This corner was awkward. It was kind of off camber, and then these rocks were a little smaller than the size of your fist, but loose and slippery. So you had to be very careful not to slide out on those. This section was rather fun. It was loose, sandy, tight woods. Later on in the race, this section right here, it got super deep. This corner was super tight. That tree, I hit it once or twice. Now coming up is where I struggled pretty much every lap. This rock was no joke. It was loose and it was just that awkward size. And then this mud hole just got deeper and deeper and deeper. I chose to go inside here. I noticed that a lot of people weren't, and it was just some tree roots, so I was like, why not? I was hitting the inside every lap. I felt like that was a little bit of advantage. Right here you could really lay into it. We got this corner, and then there's this little jump. That was pretty fun. Then we have a long straightaway. We have a left-hand corner coming up here. It's kind of slippery because the road was hard packed. You saw him look back there. He heard me coming for him. Right here, very rough. There is a ginormous hump that you had to go over. And then we're into some even tighter woods here. This wasn't very fun on the 450, but it is what it is. I almost passed him right there. Showed him a little tire. Coming up right here, I was smashing my hand every time. Those two trees were so close together, you could barely get your handlebars through there without smashing your hands. And there's this tree stump across the path, and it was just, if you hit the front brake or try to slow down, it would just throw you into that tree and smash your fingers. It wasn't very fun. So now we're back out into the open section with just a bunch of turns. We're still close to him, battling. My thought process was just to try to stay as close to him as possible. I didn't have the best tire on because originally I wasn't going to ride the 450, but I ended up riding it, so I had the same tire on that I usually ride at the track, and it wasn't the best for the hard pack stuff. This little section right here was really fun. You just get to fly through some softer sand. We're staying close to him. He hears me revving behind him. I'm coming for him. Right on him now. He slowed down a little bit. I gotta work better on my corners. That's the main thing I need to work on, my cornering. Right here, he messes up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I see the opportunity. I'm gonna get him. I got him. I passed him. And then we are almost finished with lap 1. So I got around him, and I ended up staying in front of him for a whole nother half lap. Out of the woods, he got me in one of the corners. We just finished Moto 1. I was like 6th on the whole shot. Went to the woods, and then I kept 6th for a little while. And I had 3 people behind me. We battled for a while, but they were just faster than me, so I let them by. I think I ended up 9th. It was really fun. It's really rutted up and crazy out there. Watch says I got up to 50 miles an hour. My average speed is about 35, so it's a pretty fast track. It's a lot of fun. And we'll get rested and ready for Moto 2. Moto 2 is about to start. Goal is to get, say, 10th or better. And I mean, I'm gonna finish the race, but it's gonna be brutal. So we'll see what happens. And as we get the whole shot, just stick to the outside and see how it goes. Second moto finished. I was 4th or 5th into the woods. It was crazy. We had a good battle. We got roosted a lot. It was a lot of fun. And then I was there for, I'd say, a whole lap. And then on the second lap, going back into the woods, I had 3 people chasing me. And then going back into the woods, I washed out my front end and hit a tree. And then those 3 guys got by me, and then I ended up crashing one more time. I stalled it one more time. Me and this guy had a really good battle. We were going across the back section. I was 3rd pinned and went flying past him because he was going a little bit slower. And I overshot the entrance back into the woods, and I killed it. Got going again, and I chased him down. And I ended up beating him, so that made me happy. Not sure what place I got, 8th, 9th maybe. They didn't have transponders, so it was just riding on paper. So we're gonna go see where I finished. It was a fun day riding at Grand River. He's super close to a Buc-ee's in Foley, Alabama. So my grandma's never been here before, so we're gonna get her on video.
It's not even just a picture, you're getting on video, you're gonna be YouTube famous.
Oh my god.
There we
She's
go.
never been to Buc-ee's before. It's him.
He's here.